Hi, welcome, welcome. It's time to create some more positive in your life. I am working on creating a ripple of positive. I want to keep putting videos out there and reminding people, think positive. What are you doing in your life that's not bringing positive to your life? Let's eliminate it and bring more positive. I've encouraged you to write in, send me an email, and let me know what you're thinking so I can address some of the things that people are thinking out there. So one woman wrote in and she said, I'm single and trying the internet dating route. The negative surrounding internet dating is guys aren't real. Half of them don't even look like their picture. How do you get rid of the negative around internet dating? Well, that's a good question. Actually, I would want to know what you're putting out there. Ask yourself, are you constantly saying, I don't want a guy who does this, I don't want a guy who does that, I don't want a flaky guy, I don't want a guy who doesn't look like his picture. If that's what you're putting out there, keep in mind that what we think about, we bring about. So if you're thinking about everything you don't want, why don't you start thinking about things you do want? So here's my suggestion. Take a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle, and on the left, I want you to write everything you don't want in your date. I don't want a guy who smokes. I don't want a guy who doesn't look like his picture. I don't want a guy who doesn't open the door for me. And on the right side of the paper, you write what you do want. For instance, I don't want a guy who doesn't smoke. I do want a guy who's not a smoker. I don't want a guy who doesn't open the doors for me. I want a guy who opens the doors for me. You get the picture, right? Start concentrating on what you want. This is as easy as it gets. Too many of us think about what we don't want. We're constantly thinking what we don't want, and we're bringing more of what we don't want into this world. So when it comes to dating, start thinking about what you do want. Be very crystal clear. What do you want this guy to look like? Make a list and then create him. Yep, you heard me. Create him. Because that's what can happen. Mr. Right is out there. You just have to start concentrating on who you want instead of who you don't want. And you watch. More of who you do want will come into the picture. And that's what we all want. For dating, jobs, everything in our life. Our health, our wealth. We want to start concentrating on what we do want. Stop concentrating on what you don't want and start concentrating on what you do want. And when you watch these videos, if something brings positive into your world, share these videos, because my mission is to create a ripple of positive. You know, like the ripple on a lake when you throw a rock into it? That's what I want to do. I want to create a ripple of positive. I want people to start thinking positive. That's what I want. How about you? Would you like to create more positive in your life? If so, share this video with 5 people. 5, 10, 15. Pass it on. Let people know what we're trying to do. We're going to get rid of the negative and start creating positive and watch how our world changes. It all starts with you. If you have any questions, you want more information, go to www.newbeginningswithnancy.com. And then you can say like I do, I love my life.